What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. For those of you that don't know, my name is Zay, and today starts the series of December vlogs. So what does that mean? I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your holidays, and that does continue throughout the season. I do want to apologize due to the fact that I have been lacking on content due to the Postal Service and other carriers losing my parts and packages, and that has caused the delay of the LS400 build and other things that I am working on. So as those come in, we will get more content going for you guys, but as you guys can see in the title above, I do feel like the motor mount and transmission mount is going out on the Lexus. So today we're gonna be installing those. Earlier I did go out and drive around the shop to get some noises from inside the cabin so you guys can see and hear what I'm seeing and hearing. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right guys, so leaving the shop, I just kind of wanted to give you guys some footage and some inside the cab experience of what I'm experiencing right now. Like I said earlier this week, I did notice some massive vibration changes, mostly coming from the passenger side. So if it is the motor mounts, then more than likely the passenger motor mount is going to be in a worse scenario. But let's see if we can actually get some noise out of the motor mount. See, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that is some massive vibration noises that wasn't happening last week. So that is why I did buy some motor mounts after doing some research. So hopefully today we can get those changed out and that will fix our issue. Alright guys, so that is just a rough look of what I have been dealing with for the past week. I only get massive amounts of vibration when I am accelerating. It really doesn't happen when I am coasting or in park. So after going through some group chats, forums, and everything like that, I have come to the conclusion that it could be the motor mounts. So I'm just going to replace those today and just do the process of elimination, and then hopefully that is it. So let's go ahead and get today's video started.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols sing.
All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, come on. All right, over it. Dude, yes. I know exactly where we're, hold on. I know exactly where we're gonna put this. Sick. All right, in all seriousness, the driver motor mount, the passenger motor mount, and then last but not least, the transmission motor mount. Huge shout out to Rock Auto for coming in clutch for the parts for the Lexus. All right guys, I am not gonna say this confidently, but as you guys can see, 2 jacks and a piece of wood. What does that mean? Unfortunately, I am going to be lifting up the engine from the pan down below. I know, I do not want you guys to go off in the comments. Please don't. I did try getting a shop crane that me and Tan and Mike could use here at the shop, but it is the holiday season and everywhere in Albuquerque is sold out. But I do not want to deal with the vibration for more than I already have, so I'm just gonna have to deal with what I got and hopefully pray that I do not crack any pans today, whether that's the oil pan or the transmission pan. But let's go ahead with the process. Of course, the first thing we would do is remove both tires. I do have both tires off. All my jacks, I have 1 jack for the oil pan and then 1 jack for the front cross member. And then we're going to go ahead and start supporting the oil pan with the 3-ton and then a piece of wood. All right, so the jack is holding up the wood that is pressing against the oil pan. I did not want the plug to take most of the load, so I did go ahead and move the wood block a couple inches back from the plug. So that is the first thing we should do. Oh, hi there. So the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and disconnect the battery so we don't have any electrical power throughout the car. All right guys, I am now under the car. Please do excuse the oil that is on the undercarriage. We did have a massive valve cover gasket leak earlier this year. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, but we did shoot a vlog on that. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the 4-bolt on the steering rack and go ahead and take out the oil filter. I'm removing these bolts so I can start the process of lowering the cross member. So once that happens, I can raise the oil pan up and then go ahead and make room to get those motor mounts out. First one's out, many to go. So moving on to the next thing, I went ahead and undid all 3 of the bolts for the wiring loom. The reason I did that was so I can get this out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and move these out as well so I can move out that wiring loom, and it will make space for us on both sides so we can go ahead and get those motor mounts out with an ease instead of trying to get them in these tighter areas that we are working with. No. So as you guys can see, I was struggling earlier. The complete bottom of the mount broke off. The bolt broke off. So I'm hoping that that will come out with the new mount, and then hopefully tomorrow I can get a new bolt to put back in there. So it is a certain time for unfortunate events, but I'm gonna keep going to see how it's gonna play out. I really hope it is nothing else but in the bottom bolt of the mount. So even though I didn't, but the older bolt did snap, we do have to loosen both of these on the driver's side of the cross member to go ahead and lower this. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. All right guys, so I had the craziest idea. I thought I had a 17mm nut around here somewhere, but I don't. So what I'm gonna do is get this adjustable and then go ahead and get this ratcheting wrench and then see if I can get the old nut off the bolt I broke. So if I can, I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, and I can still hopefully get this installed done tonight. So let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2. Boom, boom, boom. So after just removing those 2 bolts from the driver's side of the cross member, I'm already getting space from this starting to slouch down on the cross member. So that is exactly what we're needing to do, and we are going in the right direction. So we're making solid progress, and you know what? I'm just glad that we're getting this job done and learning and, you know, having a great experience overall. ¿Qué pasó? What are you doing? You spilled my Sprite? How dare you? I'm not worried about your pants, I'm worried about your Sprite.
Just a little bit.
Look how handsome you are.
I get fresh cuts from Zay.
This is the first time you're on the vlog.
Really?
Yeah, did you come to keep me company?
Yeah, got goodies.
Oh boy! So it has been 2 hours I've been working on this process. Huli did hit me up because he saw my post on Instagram, and now he has decided to come give me company and also brought me dinner. Let's go. Dinner is les served. So currently right now that we are done eating and Huli has saved the night by bringing McDonald's, we are going ahead and undoing the power steering line. As soon as we get this done, we can make movement and get these out of the way to get the passenger mount there. And then as soon as we disconnect it on the other side, we are able to go ahead and get that mount as well. ¿Qué pasó? What are you doing?
I lost my balance.
So after doing some time and figuring things out, we did have to undo the power steering line. So go ahead and grab that, Huli. We undid the return system for the power steering, and now that's going to give us all of the space to hit the top and bottom of the motor mounts. For an update, I haven't been really updating the vlog. We've been doing a lot of trial and error. Right now, we moved these 2 bolts that are connected to the cross member to give us more room. Huli said he wanted to come and work on cars, so he is on the other side. Our biggest thing right now is that we're trying to lower the cross member right here to fit a wrench in there and go ahead and get the top bolt on the motor mount out. So on the other side, we did the same thing as well. We lifted those 2 bolts that were holding the cross member down. Currently, Huli is working on the other side. This is the passenger mount. He currently has that one broken. We're just trying to get that one out. The passenger side is easier than the driver's side, so hopefully we can figure that out when we get there. You're so handsome. So while Juli is working on the passenger side, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And since we did remove the power steering line, I should have enough room to try and get the driver's side started. Oh, finally, let's go. I'm so tired. Finally, we broke the bolt. We broke it. I meant nut. We broke the nut.
The thing.
The thing. It's been like 4 hours. I'm just exhausted. All right, so this is the, over here is the front of the car. This is where oil filter would be. Right here is the mount. And you guys can see, after breaking that nut, we are loose. The other side is practically taking off. We just gotta kind of get lower than that. But we are going in the right direction. Huge shout out to Juli, wherever he's at, there he is, for helping out and getting today's video possible. So the nut on the driver's side is finally broken. Juli's gonna go in there and keep an eye on the wood on the pan. And I'm gonna slowly lift the jack up so the bracket for the mounts will start going up, that we can pull it out.
So close. It's there. It's there. That's it. That's money. Should be it.
So this is today's office. Currently, Juli is lowering the cross member, so this will come out. We can get access to that. Did you lower it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You coming? Oh. Let me just slam one more. Oh no, that thing's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. No. Wait. Why? Why is it so? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh. Oh no, it's the climactic drop is sucking right now. Okay, this is bad. Oh. All right, I'll give you guys an update in a second. Here we go. Oh, there it is. There it is. No. Are you serious? Let's go. Here it is. Oh. The motor mount.
Not one.
But two?
But two.
Let's go. We will give you guys an update. There it is right there. We will give you guys an update of how they look in a second. All right guys, so we are taking a break outside, taking a little break from inside. Right now we do have the heat shields, the brackets, the top and lower nut. We're gonna go ahead and degrease those. So once it is time, it'll be a smooth install of reinstalling the new motor mount. As you guys can see, it is cold outside. So we're gonna let those sit for a bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and check out the new mounts compared to the old mounts. So let's go ahead and give a comparison of the new mounts compared to the old mounts. Look at this. This is ridiculous. There shouldn't be any separation right there whatsoever, as you guys can see. And then on this side, there's nothing. But 25 years OEM motor mounts are finally out. In reference, the new motor mount, Juli will hold that. So go ahead and try and move it, budget, anything like that. Nothing, right? Right. Let's just show them the passenger side. Like I said in the beginning of the video. Try it. Show them what I got. Oh my goodness, it's practically talking to us.
Yep.
That, my friends, is a blown motor mount on the LS400. Hopefully that does fix the vibration issue. All right, looking at the new motor mounts, now that we have those ready to go, we degreased them, they're all cleaned up. We have this, and then we're gonna have the bracket and the inner thread right there will go on the inside of the car, and then you put the heat shield on, and the heat shield should be facing towards the exhaust manifold so the rubber does not burn. All right guys, so it is currently 1:20 in the morning. We're over it. We cannot get the power steering to bolt back up. We literally are like 5 minutes away, but we literally have been at this for like almost an hour. So we will continue the vlog tomorrow and hopefully I will be able to get it done. Huge shout out to Juli, aka Julian. If you guys want to go follow him and show him support, you guys can in the description down below. But I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hey YouTube, we're here today. We're breaking stuff, so if that's something you're interested, stay tuned.
I'm selling my car.
Lexus is for sale, brand new motor mounts.
What's up guys, it is the next day. Unfortunately, as you guys saw those two cars before, yes, the camera did die and I was unable to record the second half of us installing the motor mounts. The camera died and I didn't really want to prolong this install. I do need to drive the Lexus through the fact that it is the daily. So I was already here and Julian did coming back to help me finish the install. So even though we didn't have the camera, we still got it done and was able to put in the new motor mounts. So I'm just kind of recording this to kind of show you guys what we did and how we put everything back together. And then of course, if you guys have any questions about the install or anything like that, you could always go ahead and DM me on any social media. But let me go ahead and show you guys what we did. All right guys, that is the best footage I have. That is the passenger motor mount. And way back there is the driver motor mount. So both motor mounts are fully installed back in. All right guys, so you did see that the motor mounts are in. I don't want to say that does conclude the install because it does, and it doesn't due to the fact that I couldn't get it on footage for you guys. I'm gonna try and get better about that. I do apologize for the lack of carrying batteries on me, but let's kind of go through the process of what we did to get these installed. First thing we did was lower the cross member. Well, as soon as we did that, then we did the wiring loom, and then as soon as we did that, we undid the power steering bracket, and then we lifted up the engine. As soon as we lifted up the engine, the cross member fell, and then once we lowered the engine back down, we saw the motor mounts. And then once those were out, we popped the new ones in. We made sure the brackets and the heat shield were set up perfectly, and then just kind of put it all back together. So the issue that we had was make sure you practically put everything back together to get the power steering rack back aligned and bolted in, if I said that correctly, because that's the issue we had. So I do apologize for that, but like I said, it is December, holiday vlogs are coming. We have so much content for the Lexus, it's not even funny. These new suspensions in the back, I'm gonna be continuing to doing maintenance on the car to running A1 so we can start modifying it and making it look 1,000 times better. All right guys, that does conclude today's vlog. I do appreciate you if you watch it all the way through. And as per usual, no matter how far you get in life, to always remain humble and always try to make a difference. Deuce!